Okay. Okay. I swear I did not do it on purpose. But literally, as soon as I pressed the button, the stream went offline. I swear to God. I swear, hand on my heart, I swear. I did not press the offline button. Tell us what you did. No, it's better you see when we when we get to the point. This situation is fantastic. Let's see it. Let's see what happens. Refresh.
Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your...
I don't know. Luna might spoil it for me as well.
Ambidex gates now opening.
Luna will probably spoil it. Luna and I stepped out of our AP room a little later than the others. They were already gathered in front of the projection, waiting for the announcement of the result.
So... you chose betray.
I want 9 BP, okay?
Did you do it to protect yourself? Were you worried that Phi might choose betray?
That's a good question. I'm honestly not sure myself why I did it. Because I...
Well, we should go see the results. I want to see how Kay and Clover voted.
Right, let's go then.
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed. Please direct your attention to the results screen.
I'm ready. Yo, let's go! We can leave! I'm ready!
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
Well played, Sigma. I guess a promise means a lot to you.
I had nothing to say. You was right. I'd broken a promise.
Why did you do it? Nothing to say?
I wanted to get Luna up to
I
8
misjudged
BP.
you. I thought you were better than this. That was not a smart move, Sigma. I won't forget this. I'll make sure you pay, even if it's the last thing I do. Elapsum semel occasionum, non ipse potest Jupiter reprehendere.
What's that?
A Latin proverb.
What does it mean?
Not even Jupiter can find a lost opportunity. Jupiter is a Roman god. Actually, he's kind of the Roman god. He's in charge of all the others. Not even Jupiter, the ruler of the gods, can take back what's been done. You did something bad. You're not gonna get a chance to take it back.
I turned away from Phi. I couldn't stand to look at her anymore. In front of me were Kay and Clover. Their eyes bored into me, the cold disapproval, and I looked away. They both chose an ally as promised. The only person who betrayed anyone was me. The only person with 9 BP was me. Little wonder I wasn't very popular.
What do you intend to do?
You aren't thinking about trying to open the number 9 door, are you?
I mean, you both literally bolted for it when you had 9 BP. For a moment, I considered the unthinkable. Could I break through them and reach the door? Once I was through, I'd be out of the game and free from their judgment. But no, I couldn't do that. How could I possibly justify leaving them all behind so I could escape on my own? Why had I chosen betray? In my memory, it seems like an almost flippant choice, as if I'd been curious to see what would have happened. If betrayal was what I wanted, I should have made that choice with commitment. I mean, yeah. But there I was, and I couldn't turn back. I'm just curious as to what's gonna happen now. If I didn't try to open the number 9 door, they would all be suspicious of anything I did. Trust is easy to break and hard to repair. Unless I could somehow turn back the clock, I was stuck with the consequences of my action.
A lapsum semel occasionum, non ipse potest Jupiter reprehendere. Not even Jupiter can find a lost opportunity.
How could I do something that was beyond the reach of a god? Why hadn't I just chosen ally? What would be happening to me right now? What if... Then Phi spoke, and I blinked.
Sigma, we're just doing this to be safe. We can't let you run around with 9 BP.
Uh-oh.
I'm afraid you're going to have to sleep for a little while. Okay?
Huh? I started to turn around, but it was already too late. I felt a heavy hand slam on the back of my neck. And then everything went dark. Oh, that's it? Oh, okay. Was it worth it? Yeah, kind of. For your reactions, more than anything else. I 100% would not have done that if I wasn't streaming, of course. Alright. Yeah. You know I love Phi. You know Phi is a great... You know I think Phi is a great character. Of course I would normally pick ally.
1 minute remains until Ambidex game polling closes.
What did it say? It didn't say anything else, right? It's fine, game over.
What are you going to...
That was not a smart move. I'll make sure you pay, even if it's the last thing I do. A lapsum semel occasionum. Jupiter reprehendere.
Oh no. Oh no. It's Undertale all over again.
Round 2 of the
I know this
Ambidex
came before
game
Undertale,
has
but
been completed.
I played Undertale first.
Results will be displayed
Oh
in
god.
the warehouse.
I really hope the game is just gonna let me
Thank you
let me
for your
progress.
participation. Ambidex gates now opening.
Luna and I stepped out from our AB room a little later than the others. They were already gathered in front of the projection, awaiting the announcement of the results.
You chose ally, right? Are you sure that was okay?
Yeah, of course. I did
You
too.
sound pretty sure of yourself.
Oh, it's not confidence.
What?
I already know. I already know. Let's just go have a look, shall we? We know pretty. Oh god, I have a really bad feeling about this. We'll know pretty quick whether I knew anything or not.
Okay, let's go.
Results from round 2 of the
He's gonna
Ambidex
pick
game
Betray.
will now be displayed. Please direct your attention to the results screen.
I think I fricked it up way harder than I thought I was going to. Oh Jesus, I'm not even slightly surprised. Is Fire about to just leave?
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
What the hell, Fi? Why'd you choose Betray? You chose Ally before. Why would you...
I see. So you remember it too? The other round 2.
Oh my god. What? That wasn't even close to the response I'd expected. Felt anticlimactic. Hey, hold on a minute here. You know? You remember how I chose Betray last time in round 2?
Yeah, of course. Why do you think I chose Betray this time? Don't you remember what I said? That I'd make you pay?
Yeah, I do remember that. And this is you making me pay?
Yes.
Wait. No. That didn't make any sense. Something wasn't right. How could we both know about an earlier round 2? How could there have been an earlier round 2? Was it some sort of alternate history? The hell was I thinking? That was conspiracy theory crap. Even if there was some sort of alternate timeline or universe or whatever, there was no way I could know what had happened in it. No way I could know. At least I didn't think there was any way I could know. But if I could, then how? I remembered Fi choosing Ally, then scowling at me when I broke my promise and swearing revenge.
That was not a smart move, Sigma. I won't forget this. I'll make sure you pay, even if it's the last thing I do.
Why did I know that? Perhaps more importantly, why did Fi remember it? What the hell did any of this mean? Suddenly, I realized that I wasn't alone. I looked up to see Luna, Clover, and Kay. They all began to speak at once.
What happened?
Why did you choose Betray, Fi?
Yeah, you're the only one who didn't vote Ally.
Fi looked away and scowled. For several long moments, her eyes stared off into the distance, and I could also see her mind working. Finally, she sighed and spoke.
Right. Well, I've got 9 points now. So sorry, but I'm out of here.
Huh? What do you mean?
Do I really have to explain it? I'm leaving. Through the number 9 door.
Hey, wait! I scrambled around in front of her and threw my arms out.
You're in my way. Move.
No, I'm not letting you go. What happened to you? I didn't think you were the kind of person who ditched the rest of us just so you could get away.
When someone betrays your trust, feels like a part of you dies. For me, I guess it was the part that cared. I don't think you have even the slightest idea what that feels like.
Betrays your... Wait, are you saying...
Whatever. Just get out of my way.
No, I'm not moving.
I see. Then you leave me no choice.
As she spoke, Fi bent down. Oh yeah, I forgot she can jump very far. Then shot up into the air and over my head. That's smart. You can still see her arm at the top of the screen, but... or her hand. I spun around to see her standing next to the number 9 door, her hand on the lever. Ignore the hand at the top of the screen, it's okay.
Nice try.
She grinned and tightened her grip on the lever.
Plaudite, acta est fabula.
The hell is that?
Latin. Applaud. The play has ended. That's what it means. See you
Latin?
later.
Wait, stop! I felt myself speaking before I even knew what the words were. Lapsum semel... Oh my god, I have to reline. Occasionum non ipse potest lupita reprehendere. Not even Jupiter can find a lost opportunity. Are you sure this is how you want it to end? What about the nonary game? Zero, the bombs? We still don't know the truth about any of it. If you leave now, we never will. Is that really what you want?
Fine.
I slowly let go of the lever. Phew. Look, I'm sorry about betraying you. I'm honestly not sure why I did it.
Forget about it. This time you chose ally and I chose betray.
Nice, so...
I think we're even.
What are you talking about?
When did you betray her? Are you talking about round 1?
No, we aren't talking about round 1. We're...
Just drop it. There's no point. I doubt they'd understand even if you did tell them.
Yeah, you're right.
Huh?
Hmm?
I don't get it.
Well, at least it seems Phi has decided to remain.
You've really changed your mind?
Yeah, I'll stick around a little longer. Like he said, I can't leave until we figured out what's going on.
The AB game will continue until someone opens the number 9 door. Someone reaches 9 BP and doesn't open the door, the game will keep going.
Oh man. Now please don't scare us like that again.
The Ambidex gates have closed. Round 3 of the Ambidex game will be the Star Round. Star keys are required to open the gates. There is no set limit on usage of the Star keys. The Ambidex gates can be opened as many times
Okay, so we're in the
as
same
the
position.
players wish to open them.
Cool. Oh! Oh, okay. So she would have betrayed me anyway and would have left. Oh, interesting. And then we would have had to do this to get... Okay, I get it. As many times as we want, huh? Then that means...
As long as you have the star keys, you can play the AB game as many times as you want.
I'm not a big fan of people telling me that I screwed up the game. And I made the game worse, to be honest. Like, I understand that if you disagreed with the choice that I made, but saying that it's making me not really happy.
You probably won't be allowed to play it continuously, however. There's a period of time between when the doors open and when the polling ends.
Based off the last 2 rounds, I think it's about 45 minutes long.
I can understand. I understand that if you guys wanted me to choose ally, she betrayed me, and then the lock would happen, and I have no idea how to open it. I understand that, but telling me that I did something wrong and that I made the game worse is not something that I'm happy about.
Oh, that's right. Didn't Zero Jr. say something about that?
As soon as the gates close, your colors get all shuffled up automatically.
Yeah, don't worry. I just wanted to state that.
The pair and solo assignments hop around a bit too.
What are your bracelets, guys? Looks like I'm a red solo.
I'm
Okay.
a magenta pair. Me too. That means
You
we're
forgot about
next
Zero
this time.
Jr.? I love Zero Jr. Wait, did you play with English or Japanese voices now? Play with English, okay. Yes. Okay. Yeah, I figured as much, Ned. I mean, it makes sense once I saw the lock here. That's okay. Yeah. I figured as soon as I saw the lock here, it makes sense. But, yeah. Let's keep playing. I was still shocked. I'm sorry. I'll say it one more time, and then I'll just keep playing with the game. I'm sorry that it was different from what you guys were expecting. I'm sorry it might not have been the same reaction that you were expecting, but it was still... it was still very shocking for me, and I still enjoyed it. So I am going to keep playing the game. Okay, back to the game. That means we'll be in a team this time.
We'll do great. Yeah.
Who's gonna be my partner then? I'm a cyan pair.
They do not appear to be here. I, for instance, am a yellow pair.
Huh? Wait a second. If Luna and Clover are a magenta pair, Vi's a cyan pair, and Kay's a yellow pair, then who the hell am I supposed to partner
A
up with?
cyan pair, I imagine.
Vi and her mysterious partner.
How'd you figure
Sigma, what colors are added together to create cyan?
that? Green and blue, right?
What color would you get by adding your red to that?
Red, green, and blue would be
Exactly.
white. Oh, we haven't
So you're
come to the
saying the next set
warehouse
of
B yet.
chromatic doors are going to be white?
Yes,
How do you know?
because I have seen them. After leaving the archives,
Okay,
we found
okay,
a warehouse
so-
very similar to this one. In it was a set of white doors. Well, to be precise, a set of doors which radiated white light.
Yeah, I saw him too. After we were finished in the garden, we went to the same warehouse he's talking about. They had the same little lock thingies. I'm 100% sure they're the next chromatic doors.
What about the people back in the infirmary? Do they know about the white doors?
Yes, if we exclude Quark from their number, then I believe they do.
I wonder what colors they are.
As far as pairs go, we're missing a cyan and a yellow.
If Sigma's a red solo, then we should have a green solo and a blue solo back in the infirmary.
Well, I'm going back to the infirmary. Kind of worried about Alice and Quark.
I'll go too.
As will I.
Oh, that's right. Wait, guys. Something I need to tell you.
What is it?
Go on.
I mean, to say something much earlier, but I guess there was so much. I was going to say something much earlier, but I guess there was just so much stuff going on. I looked at Fi. She nodded back. The bomb, right? See, the truth is.
What?
Oh no!
You found another bomb?
Yeah, okay.
Where?
In the garden.
No, that's not possible. We didn't see anything like that.
Could you have missed it?
No, no way. We checked every part of that room.
There was a number in this one, too. It said 01. Since the one we found in the crew quarters said 03 on
You
it,
think there
well,
might be a third bomb out there somewhere?
I think there's a good chance.
Very well. We should split up and find this other bomb. It could be anywhere.
yeah, I agree.
Even if we do find it, what are we supposed to do?
That is a concern for later. At the moment, our primary concern should be finding it.
You can't fight an enemy you can't see, after all.
Precisely.
All right, I'll head back to the infirmary and let everybody else know.
Please.
How about we set a time to meet back here, just in case? The time we have left until the chromatic doors open is... Let's see...
2 hours, okay. Quite a bit, actually.
1 hour and 57 minutes.
Should go sleep,
I
Cal.
think approximately
Have a
half
good-
of that should be enough.
Good sleep.
When we
Good
have
luck.
1 hour remaining, we should meet back at the infirmary. Acceptable?
Good luck with the exam.
That sounds good to me.
Right, I'll tell the others too.
Good, let's go. Oh, you're not going to sleep? Okay. Go sleep. You could always watch it on a VOD. I'm very curious as to what's going to happen. Okay. There's the text again. So these are the white doors that Kay and Clover were talking about. Yeah, there's the lock thing. No question, these are chromatic
So
doors, I
it
guess.
seems.
Ah! What? When did you...
I've been here the whole time.
Seriously? Didn't notice you at all.
Oh, I guess your hearing's starting to go. How sad.
So, what do you want? Why are you stalking
I'm
me?
not stalking you. I just followed you here.
Pretty much the same thing. But how did you do it? You were totally silent. Are you... Are you Batman?
I already told you I'm not. Remember? Back in the AB.
Oh, right, that's
we
right.
met?
Yeah, actually. Yeah. Not Batman, Superman, Aquaman, or anything else. You also jumped super high, all the way up to the ceiling.
Right. Aren't you curious about that graffiti?
Graffiti? Yeah. Oh yeah, that. Memento Mori, if the ninth lion ate the sun. Did the kid write that or what?
Why do you say that?
Well, they managed to spell that. Oh, interesting. He notices it here, but he didn't notice it when we went through the door the last time. Welcome back, Ned. Interesting. Who put an E in there?
Right.
Then again, maybe it means something.
Do you know what it means? The Latin part.
Hey now, give me a little credit. Even I know what Memento Mori means. You see it all over the place. As far as I know, it translates to something like be aware of death or remember your mortality. Never forget that we all die someday. I guess it's sort of a cautionary thing?
What about the other part?
It's exactly what it says on the tin, right? Some sort of conditional about lions and suns. Anything come to mind?
No, nothing. Nothing at all. What about you?
Me? Huh? Well, let's see. Memento Mori, if the ninth lion ate the sun. Memento Mori, if the ninth lion ate the sun. I repeated the words over and over in my... Nothing. Whatever they meant, it was beyond me. But perhaps fire.
Huh?
Latin? Don't you know Latin? Maybe you can figure out more of it.
Well, I know a little. More than most people, I guess, but I'm not an expert.
Then how'd you know that phrase? Lapsum semel occasionum non ipse potest locupita reprehendere. I can't speak Latin.
Oh, that. That's from, this.
She unpinned the brooch from her chest as she spoke and held it out to me. I hesitated for a moment, then took it.
Look at the back.
Who's that? I turned it over. Lapsum semel occasion non it se potest lupita reprehendere. So I guess the I is pronounced like J in Latin. right?
Yeah.
What
A
is it?
memento of my late mother. Well, I guess it's something like a memento.
What does that
She
mean?
died right after I was born. I was raised by foster parents, and they told me where the brooch had come from. Apparently, it was the only thing my mother had left behind.
No. What about your
Don't
father?
have one. I guess you could say I was a
Interesting.
bastard. I never saw his face, and I don't know his name. I don't even know if he's alive.
Interesting. Oh. I couldn't think of anything else to say, so I just handed her back the brooch.
That phrase got to be almost like a prayer for me. Whenever I had to make a tough decision, I'd say it to myself. Sometimes I'd just repeat it over and over like a chant. Before long, I had it memorized. Got me interested in Latin, and I started studying the language. Lapsum semel occasionum non ipsi protest Jupiter reprehendere. Not even Jupiter can find a lost opportunity. Sounds nice, doesn't it? But it seems kind of funny now. I mean, look at us. We've done what Jupiter can't. We can find our lost opportunities. That's why I followed you here. I thought it would be a good idea to talk to you about all this. Alone.
Yeah,
There's
I agree.
something else we need to do too, though.
Find the number 2 bomb.
Exactly. So we should get going. I'm pretty sure the bomb isn't in here. There's nowhere to hide it. So...
Saying we should go somewhere else?
yeah. Well, come on, don't just stand there. We need to get a move on.
Without waiting for a reply, she turned and started towards one of the exits. I followed. Sounds good, Kirby. Have a good day. Have a good night, I should say. We're going in the archive room again. Okay. Oops. This is an escape room I haven't done yet. But we're just probably in here. Kind of like how we were in the director's room. The archives. Good place to hide the bomb. Now, where the hell do we start
Doubt
looking?
it really matters. If it's here, we'll find it eventually.
What about that Jupiter stuff?
We can talk while we look. Now get started.
I turned to a corner of the room and began to look while Fi spoke.
I'll start with a conclusion I've come to.
Talon has been live for channel is not live. Okay.
Our consciousnesses seem to be able to jump through time. No, sorry. Through time isn't really accurate. It's more like we move through worlds. Yes.
Worlds?
I don't mean physical planets in this case. Talking about a whole different universe, really. Parallel worlds.
What?
Do you know about the many worlds interpretation?
Kind of. I think I've heard it once or twice.
Oh, well, I'll just explain it. Let's say... I don't care what it is, but could you move? Scratch your head, cross your arms, put your hands on your hips.
Okay.
Anything?
No idea what this was supposed to explain, but I did a she does. I can choose? Wait, what's others? Cheer, blow a kiss, tap, moonwalk. Oh my lord. Like... Is there even a choice between these? Of course. Slide, slide, slide.
Was that supposed to be moonwalking?
Yeah. I'm pretty good, huh?
Yeah, sure. But you might want to try going backward next time, not forward.
How do you even do that? Were you even looking? I was going backwards. What?
I'm just gonna pretend I didn't see that. Anyway, you just did the moonwalk, right?
Yeah, he walked, but he slid his foot as he did it, so he just slid forwards. Right.
But you could have chosen to scratch your head or cross your arms. Now, maybe there are other Sigmas in other worlds who did all of those things. All of these worlds and realities are branching off from one another. The choices you could have made branched off from the moment you decided what you were going to do just now. Every moment you make a decision, another universe branches off, on and on into infinity. Each of those branches is an alternate world, a world where a version of you did something different. Haven't you ever thought about what life would have been like if you'd made different choices? What if you'd gone to this high school instead of that one? What if you hadn't started a study group? What if you hadn't told that girl you liked her? What if? What if? But are those what ifs really just what ifs? Or are there other worlds out there where you did those things? Anyway, that's the many worlds interpretation in a nutshell. I've simplified it a lot. Doesn't have to be human actions, though. I just used your actions to make the explanation easier to grasp. The actions of a cat, the flight of a bee, the movement of a microorganism, even fluctuations in air temperature. All these can change history.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold on a second there. I'll let microorganisms slide, but there's no way that air is conscious of anything.
Can you say for sure that you are?
What?
All of your actions are caused by the cells in your brain. If we go down a little further, then you could say all of your actions are the result of atoms or electrons, or smaller particles we haven't even discovered yet? Are those atoms and electrons still you making a decision at that level? How different are you from the air? I'd say not much. Human existence is just one part of reality. Falling in love is like a tulip blossoming. A tulip blossoming is like a tornado forming in South America. See what I'm saying? The only thing that really matters is the action of the most elementary particles of matter. That's where history happens. That's where universes branch out. Hey, you stopped. Are you done with that shelf?
Oh, no, not
Well,
yet.
keep looking while I talk. How familiar are you with quantum physics? Never mind, don't answer that.
Aw.
I'll try and keep it simple for you. Let's see. Hey, hand me that box, will you?
Oh, this is the room where the dice puzzle is. I know about this one because of North's stream. We'll get to that eventually. I handed the box I've been examining over to her. She set it down on the desk and opened the top.
Also... Ah, there's a stuffed lion over there.
It's a lion eating a sun,
Perfect.
again.
He's part of Felidae, too.
And she grabbed the lion and tossed it unceremoniously into the box. Well, with that, she grabbed the lion and tossed it unceremoniously into the box. She also took a weight and an ink jar and put them next to the lion.
Alright, everything's ready.
Ready?
Remember that book in the crew quarters about Schrodinger's cat? It relates to all this stuff I've been talking about. Anyway, come look at the box.
What about looking for
This'll
the...
only take a minute. Now look.
I shrugged and peered into the box.
What do you see?
Oh, there's a stuffed
From
lion.
now on, that's a cat. A living cat. This is important. Got it?
Yeah, it's a cat. Meow.
Oh man. This again?
Sorry. Okay. I can't help
I
it.
find that hard to believe. Ugh. Fine. Maybe I can just ignore it.
For what it's worth. I'm sorry.
Alright. What else do you see?
Oh wait, that's not even porn and a jar of ink.
Right. Now the weight is going to be radioactive material, and the jar of ink is full of poisonous gas.
What? I'm getting out of here.
Idiot. It's not really full of gas. This is just hypothetical. Imagine that it's full of gas. So, what's the weight?
Just like a school teacher. So, what did I just say?
And the jar of ink.
Full of poison gas.
Exactly. Good work. Now, there's one other
It
thing
gives
you
me
need to know
labels
about the jar.
in case I can't remember the three things.
If it's struck by any of the alpha particles the radioactive material emits, it'll break. These particles are emitted randomly, but there's a 50% chance that one of them will come into contact with the jar over the course of an hour. So let's close the lid. And pretend an hour has passed. Here's the question. Is the cat inside of the box alive or dead? You can't open the box to check. And you can't hit the box. Obviously, you can't shake it either. It's also been soundproofed, so the cat could be howling up a storm in there and you'd never know. Basically, you have no idea what's going on inside the box. Do you remember what happens if the alpha particles hit the jar?
It breaks. Gas fills the box. The cat inhales it, and the death will whisker away.
And what if the jar doesn't break?
The cat lives to tell the tale.
Haha. And what are the chances of either of those things happening?
About 50%.
Uh-huh.
Yes, it's just a thought experiment that he used to describe superposition.
So, what's your answer?
He didn't actually do it with the cat.
Is the cat alive or dead?
I can't possibly know.
Then guess. It's not hard. Alive or dead?
Oh, I can't. It's both. There's no both option. I like to be optimistic. The cat is, pause for dramatic effect, alive.
You're wrong.
It's dead?
That's wrong too.
Then what's the right answer?
The answer is that it's in a state where it is neither dead nor alive.
What? How does that make any sense?
It's an extrapolation of something we see at the atomic level. We don't know if an atom is spinning upward or downward until we measure it. Before it's measured, those two possibilities coexist. But as soon as the measure...
Oops.
That's what's happening with the alpha particles. Since we can't know when they were emitted or where, we only know the probability that they'll impact the jar. Because we can't observe anything that's happening in the box, that becomes the entire system. In other words, the box is like the atom. We don't know how the cat's life or death situation has resolved itself until we do. It's just a bunch of possibilities.
Pie's doing a good job. Good job at explaining it. Free pancake.
Do you get it? If the cat in the box is possibilities.
And it's both alive and dead.
Right. So, let's open the lid. And when we do, all the possibilities will collapse into a single truth. Meow. What a relief, huh? Looks like the cat's alive. Anyway, that's Schrodinger's cat. The many worlds interpretation is one theory for explaining that weirdness.
So there's another world out there where this cat died?
Yeah, that's the idea. Looks like that cat tick of yours cleared up.
Yeah. Well, your story was pretty insane.
Insane?
You don't think so? Just the idea of something being alive and dead at the same time. And if the moment the lid is open determines whether or not the cat is dead, then it's almost like events in the future can determine the past. I mean, the cat doesn't die when you open the lid, so it must have already been dead.
Exactly. You've experienced it, haven't you?
What on earth are you talking about?
Think back.
Yeah. I mean, that's what Einstein said as well, Nos. Like, Einstein didn't like the whole quantum physics stuff. Like his famous quote is that God doesn't play dice with the universe. So it's not just you. A lot of people are like, they just don't understand. Yeah, I'm saying you're Einstein. Yes. Yeah, it's like the idea of quantum physics is really weird. And even when you study quantum physics, the way you start off doing quantum physics problems is they just give you an equation usually and kind of show you where it can apply to. It's really hard to introduce someone to quantum physics in a really nice, manageable way. Yeah, they just give you Schrodinger's equation. They show you kind of how it's to do with waves, and then you just solve equations with it and show how it can be applied.
Remember round 2 of the AB game?
It is a really strange concept. The reason why we trust in quantum theory is the fact that experimentally, it's any quantum experiments that we can do matches with the quantum theory, and that's why we believe it at the moment.
When you chose betray, what was my vote?
Yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting.
But what happened this time?
And then you have string theory, PQ, which goes even smaller. Yeah, it's just, yeah. But that's why I love physics. You know, that's why I studied it, right? I get that. I understood that reference, Rocky. String theory. String theory is very, very hectic. But it's fairly. I could talk about string theory. I don't want to bore everyone when they're trying to watch the game. But basically, there are certain things that can't be explained by just doing a point particle system. So like unifying gravity with quantum physics, for example. And the idea is that instead of assuming that things are point particles, you assume that things are strings. They're like small 2D things, really, really tiny things. and try to unify the theory that way. That's the basic idea of string theory.
Right. And both times, I put in my vote a full minute before the deadline.
Back to the game. She's trying to use Schrodinger's theory to answer the many worlds interpretation of what's happening right now.
When did you
so
push
how
the
it splits
button?
into two different paths right before the deadline.
I see. Well, that makes this a little easier to explain. If you chose betray, then my vote was ally. If you chose ally, then my vote was betray. But I made my choices a whole minute before you made yours. Don't you think that's strange? You do see what I'm saying, don't you?
And my choice in the future altered your action in the past?
Yeah. From your perspective, there's no other way to interpret it. Look at this die. I found it over there. Let me give you one last example.
As she spoke, she tossed the die into the box and quickly shut the lid. Sounds good, Quando.
Right.
Catch you later.
Answer this question. What number is the die on?
Oh. Seven. Hi, Ellie. Good to see you. Ellie, what number is the die on? Tell me. Just for Ellie. Don't worry, I don't know either. I need a number. I don't know what to pick. Oh really, Ellie? Yeah, great. They are great. Okay. But just give me a number. 1 to 6 for now. I hope you do enjoy playing them. They're really fun. 2. Alright. 2. Could it be 2?
Okay. I'm going to open the lid.
Yo, let's go! Ellie's the best.
You got it right.
Oh, it's just a fluke.
Was it?
Huh?
Let's think about what was going on before I opened the lid. What number was
That's
the
on me,
die on?
yes, for sure. But yeah. I hope you do enjoy the game, playing the game. Yeah, don't watch too much more of the stream before you get spoiled and stuff, because it's a fantastic game.
Haven't you been paying attention? The die is still a collection of atoms, isn't it?
She's like a school teacher trying to teach a
That
kid.
it was made of some different kind of matter.
Wait, so you're saying that before you open the lid, the die was on all the numbers?
Uh-huh. That's one way to look at it, at least.
Okay, sounds great. Have a great night. I'll see you soon. You're great. And when you open the lid, it was just one number.
Or it might have become that number when you declared which one it was.
Huh? Wait, what do you mean?
Your choice in the future has an effect on the past.
That's crazy.
Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. We got a little off topic there, but I think I made my point. Reality separates off into an infinite number of branches for each and every possibility.
This is some BS. In a quantum physics, yeah. So like in a state, you have to. It's kind of difficult to explain, but basically, you assign something a certain wave function, and based on how the particle is interacting, you can figure out probability states. I'm trying not to get too technical here. And basically, until you do something, you can you can do a lot of maths and figure out probabilities. And then you can collapse that into one probability when you eventually do it. So yes, in a way, the game is explaining it correctly. Yeah, so it's not everything at once. It's like split into probability. So it's more like the dice is on all 6 of the sides, 1/6 probability, kind of. That's more accurate than just saying it's all of them certainly. That makes sense.
You and I seem to be able to jump from branch to branch. Of course, our bodies aren't doing the jumping. Our consciousnesses just sort of dive into other versions of ourselves in other worlds.
Yeah, it's a superposition of all the possibilities. But it's like, it depends on how you see the world. It's like, if I, like, I don't know. It depends on whether you think probabilities are just, or like, statistics in general are, what they call Bayesian or they call standard. In terms of, if you take a digit off a never-ending number. So let's say pi is never-ending, as a lot of you know, and it never repeats. So if I tell you, if I ask the question, what is the probability that the 10 billionth digit or 10 billionth digit of pi is even? You could say, well, it's 50%, right? Because it's even or odd. But the number itself is a certainty. It's a certain number. It's definitely a number, and it definitely exists, which means it's either 0 or 1. It depends on how you see statistics in general as well. So it's that's a separate thing, but it just shows how the whole superposition thing can be interpreted. Whoa, I think I get it now. That's how you knew my name, right? You jumped in from another world. That's how you knew all those other things you shouldn't have known.
Yeah, that's the best I can figure out, at least. Unfortunately, it seems like we don't retain all our memories when we jump. Maybe we only remember particularly important things. I'm not sure how it works. But whatever the reason, it seems to be fairly limited. And often, we don't seem to remember jumping at all. Things will just sort of pop up.
That's why when someone just asks how we know X, all we can think of is to say, I just knew.
Yeah.
What's causing this then? I don't remember you ever doing this before, so why would it start now?
If we knew that, I don't think we'd be having so much trouble. It's just...
Just what?
Well, I'm pretty sure it has to do with why we're locked up in here. There's no way this doesn't have something to do with whatever Zero Senior's trying to do. Why would he have left that Schrodinger's cat book in the crew quarters?
You aren't kidding, are you? Maybe this is some sort of huge Schrodinger's cat experiment. And all 9 of us are locked up inside this box right meow.
And what if you've got it backwards?
Backwards?
We're outside of the box, and the rest of the world is inside.
Then, the moment we step out of this place...
We might be determining the history of the world outside.
No way. I had 1,000 other questions, but before I could open my mouth to ask them... Oh, I never thought of it like that.
There you are.
Did something happen?
Yes, we found it.
Found what?
You mean what? What else could we find? The bomb! The other antimatter bomb.
Oh, bomb
the
too?
number 2 bomb is in the control room.
Oh. Is this it?
Yeah.
This is one of them, all right.
And it's number 2, apparently. Oh, at least we found them all now.
No. There could be more.
Oh god,
Like
don't
Kay
say
said,
that.
there might be a number 4 bomb out there. We have no way to know.
You tell anyone about this, Clover?
Well, not really. But, I wasn't the first person to find it.
Who was?
Kay and Luna. After they found it, they came to the infirmary and told the rest of us.
Who was in the infirmary?
Everyone. Tenmyoji and Dio were there. So were Alice and Quark, of course. Although they were still asleep.
So everyone who wasn't asleep knows about the bomb. I see.
Yeah.
Okay, so Alice wasn't the one to plant bombs in general. There's nobody else here though. Yeah, so my still biggest suspect is Dio.
Right after we came here to look at the bomb, they all left. They were going to go look for you two.
What about Alice and Cork?
They're the same. Still sleeping. We checked them out just to be sure, but they seemed fine.
That's good. Fine, I looked at one another, let out a small sigh of relief.
Oh, right. I checked everybody's bracelets when we were in the infirmary. Did you want to know what they were?
Yeah. Took her only a moment to explain. Yo, Rain! Thank you for being sub for 45 months, dude. Much appreciated. I hope you're doing well today. I appreciate the support. You're great. Good to see you, as always. Fork was a blue solo. I forgot who I was. Didn't write it down. Yo's bracelet made him a yellow pair. Senmyoji's was a blue pair. Oh, cyan pair, sorry. So what are our options for groups?
The next set of doors to open are going to be the white doors. That means we'll have to mix our colors so that we get white.
If I laid out what that would mean. Okay, who am I going with? I'm going with Vi and Tenmyoji. Sigma. Vi. Tenmyoji. Wait, so I'm a red solo then. Oh yeah. That's okay.
Huh? There's only one option?
Yeah, any other combinations don't make white.
What about Alice and Cork? Luna said it's going to be a while until they wake up.
We'll just have to carry them. The secondary doors won't open without 3 bracelets, and if we can't open them...
Yeah, we'll get penalized.
Exactly.
Don't worry about Alice. I'm on her team.
Are you saying you can carry her?
Yeah, well, I can get Luna to help.
Everyone is alive right now,
True.
which is
Sure
a
she'd be happy
really
to
weird
help.
situation. Because in so many of the other endings, everyone was so dead when we got to the white doors. What about
He's
or
on
at least
his
one
team.
person was dead.
There shouldn't be any issues there.
Yo, nice Buck. Hope you're enjoying it. Well, we still need to figure out what we're going to do about this bomb. Alice said we should be safe as long as it's not triggered with the remote.
Maybe, but we can't just leave them here forever. I mean, if they go off, then everything in like a couple 100 kilometers is gonna get fried.
Wait, a couple 100 kilometers? What are you talking about? That bomb should only have as much explosive power as a ton of TNT, which is nothing to sniff at. But that's nowhere near the kind of yield you're talking about.
It could be. What if these bombs are just like the detonator?
Oh. You mean there might be a bunch more anti-hydrogen around here somewhere? Yep, right over there.
The reactor.
Yeah.
Oh,
there are
Jesus
supposed to only
Christ.
be 18 antimatter reactors in the whole world. If that's one of them, then there's a lot of anti-hydrogen.
How much is a lot?
3.5 kilograms.
3.5? That's like 10,000 times more than Alice's 350
There
milligrams.
really is that much. And if it does explode,
Then we would be looking at an explosion roughly 10,000 times more powerful than the bomb dropped on Hiroshima.
No, that's insane.
Wait, Clover, how did you know that?
know what?
That stuff about antimatter reactors.
Well, that's
Tell us
during my
about it.
training, they
FBI agent? What are you? Training for what?
my job?
Ah, of course. I didn't realize waiters these days needed to memorize how many operational antimatter reactors there were worldwide, or how much fuel each one of those reactors might be storing. You don't work at a cafe, do you?
Did you hear about that from Alice? Oh,
Yeah.
Well, she's right then.
And why are you using an Why are you using antimatter reactors at a cafe?
That's what we call the coffee machines.
Not even trying. What? Are you screwing with me?
I'm telling you the truth. I work at a cafe. It just might be a kind of fake job to divert attention. I think they call it a cover.
Then
What?
what's your real job?
I'm sorry. I really can't tell you anything else.
Why not?
It's classified.
Classified by who?
The government?
The government?
That's right. Alice said it was her job to eliminate enemies of the state or something. So you two do work together.
Oh no! Check your bracelets. How much time do we have left?
Oh, way to change the subject. What are you
How
talking
long
about?
until the doors open? Come on, quickly!
We were supposed to met up 5 minutes ago. Way to
Okay,
change the
that
subject,
then.
Clover. That's great.
Remember, we're supposed to meet at the infirmary. You guys hurry back, okay? Bye!
Hey, you haven't... Okay, he's gone. Oh. Nos, are you still here? I just got your whisper.
Hold on. I need to check something really quick.
What? Memory.
Oh, there you are. You're late. What were you doing?
Nothing.
I'll message Nos back later. When we arrived, everyone else was already back. Hawk and Alice hadn't left, of course. They were both sleeping soundly. Any traces of madness we'd seen earlier long gone.
Clover told us. You've seen the bomb in the control room.
Yes, with our own eyes.
So what the hell should we do? That makes 3 bombs.
Well, we have to do something. They're bombs, for God's sake.
There's a quick and simple solution.
Me? Nos isn't a stranger.
Really?
Remember what Alice said?
There should be an emergency deactivation password. If you enter that password, the device should, well, deactivate. You see it? Right here. There's a port. If
No,
we
he
can find
asked
the
me something
password for the
unrelated.
device,
That's all.
we just connect it here. Then we can enter the password.
I got your whisper.
So, if
Well,
we have the
I only just
password,
read it
we
now.
can
I because I
deactivate
didn't have
them?
my dashboard open.
Whoa, hold on a second. That's great and all, but we need that
It's the
password
7th.
input device she was talking about. Without that, we're still boned even if we did
Sorry.
have the password.
Not a problem. We've resolved that issue.
Huh?
Yeah.
Show them.
I nodded and pulled it out of my pocket. Oh, right,
It's in the
yes.
safe in the
Yes, yes,
control
yes,
room.
yes, 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 yes. Exactly. We didn't have any idea what it was at first, but 5 figured it out. After Clover left, we tested it.
Turned out I was right. It fit perfectly.
Didn't get to do anything though. We plugged in a couple of random characters, but all we got was an error.
Still, I'm sure this is the thing Alice was talking about. We just didn't have the right password.
But why was it in the control room?
Do you think Zero Senior put it here for us?
That would suggest it was also Zero Senior who set up the bombs.
Doesn't that seem odd, though? Zero Senior wants us to play the nonary game, right? So why would he set bombs?
Maybe he wants to blow this whole place up if someone commits some crazy violation of the rules?
That doesn't make sense. Our bracelets already have poison in them. If someone breaks a rule, all he has to do is activate their bracelet.
Yeah, you're right.
Well, whatever the case is, there's one thing we can be sure of. The person who set these bombs is one of us.
Yes.
Whether or not that person is also Zero Senior isn't particularly relevant at the moment, but what is relevant is that they know the deactivation password. If we can figure out who that person is,
I mean, not necessarily.
question them.
You don't need to know how to deactivate a bomb to arm it, necessarily.
We can get the password and turn the bombs off.
Exactly. That would be my quick and easy method. So fess up. Which one of you set the bombs?
It's Dio. It's Dio. Point at Dio. Point at Dio. It's Dio. It's Dio. It's Dio. It's Dio.
Not that I expect you to do that. So, we're going to be checking everyone.
It's Dio.
Checking us.
It's Dio. It's
Yes,
Dio.
once they're set,
It's Dio.
bombs are controlled by a remote.
It's Dio.
It stands to reason that whoever set them has that remote.
You think Luna did it? That's wrong. It's Dio.
So you're gonna search us for it?
Yes,
But
no buts. If you refuse, That implicates you. Do what I say and you'll be fine, assuming you are actually innocent. Understand? No reason to wait. Let's get started. Anyone want to volunteer to go first? No? Alright. Let's see.
Can I just point at Dio? You wanna go first, huh?
Huh?
You only need to search one
What?
person.
Why?
Because I figured out who did it. I know who did it. The words were out of my mouth before I'd even realized I was saying
How
them.
can you... There's no way.
Yeah. I met Fire's gaze and nodded, then turned away. I know who set the bombs. That person. Look, it's Dio! He has something in his hand! It's Dio! Oh, what is all this other stuff? This is to be continued. That person! You did it! The room was suddenly silent. To be continued. Because I haven't proved it yet. Yeah, alright. It's Dio though. It's Dio. I saw that image. I saw it. I mean, it might not be a detonator, but it looked like he was holding something. Right. It's the double lock, dude. Crazy. Who planted the bomb? Well then. Rip that. Getting to an ending today. This might be the good path though. Because nobody's dead. Every other path that I've been on, somebody has died. Namely Alice. But then sometimes Luna. But this might extend to the good path. I don't know. That's crazy. Yeah. I don't even know what I want to do now. Or next. I guess I want to go down this path, I guess. See what makes it here. Wow. Yeah, we've done all the others. So this is going, I could choose to go with it was Alice. It was Alice, Fi, and who's the other one? Clover. It was Clover. So I could choose to go with Clover here. Be Luna, Clover, and I. I might do that next. I think that would be the easiest thing. That would be the thing I could do without betraying someone, and then I'll probably ally with Alice and see what happens. I don't know. It depends. It depends on how I feel. I'm still trying to figure out more about the games. I also need to find the other two bomb passwords, which have got to be at endings somewhere. Because I only know one, and I figured that everything is just gonna blow up if I if I don't know the bomb password. Before I even get back to here, I need to figure out the bomb passwords. So that's gonna be it. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I had a blast again today. Game is interesting. So many new things that I was not expecting. The whole bomb twist as well. It's pretty or like there being 3 bombs. Yeah. I mean, we found out about the bombs, but it's just pretty crazy. He's crazy. Yeah, we got many more things to do. I won't be streaming tomorrow. Because I do have exams that I have to prepare for. And Friday is going to be 180 and Mafia. So my next stream is going to be, or VLR is either going to be on Saturday and Sunday. That also gives people time who aren't here right now, to watch the VODs and catch up. Because I know some people complain there's too much to catch up on. So that would probably be for the best. Yeah. Yes, that's my guess as well, Rocky. But who knows where those are exactly, and who knows how to unlock them as well. There are still these locks. I just don't know how to unlock. Like I don't know the password for this. Sorry, for this one, and then I don't know how Fi and K can be saved. Remove their bracelets maybe, but like maybe it's the same one as this one, but I just don't know. thinking about this. Still think it's tenmyog as the ID. I just don't know what the password is. We'll figure it out. But we got plenty more to do. So Saturday will probably be the next VLR stuff, but I'll be doing 180 to start off the stream. So and if 180 runs fail, then I'll switch over to VLR. That's the plan. That's the plan. I know, Talon 2461 fits. I don't know. If it's tenmyog as the ID. Wait. Kurashiki has 9 letters? Kurashiki? Oh, maybe I shouldn't try this in case I get it wrong. Oh, I mean in case I get it right. That might actually be right, but no, okay, I'm not gonna try it, because if it's right, I feel like I should discover it naturally before I just big brain it by accident. Yeah, let's not do that. It's okay. And for now on, we'll just host someone. No. I'd rather discover it naturally. I already tried that, kidding. Off stream. just to see, but it's not. But yeah, I also tried password. It didn't work. Okay, I will throw my host over to Cosmic because he's doing some cool Super Mario Brothers 1 stuff. He's doing Warpless. Warpless is cool. Yeah, Cosmic is cool. So yeah, go check him out. Thanks everyone for watching. I won't be on tomorrow, but I'll be on for Friday for 180 and then some Mafia afterwards if everyone's gonna pan out. That's the plan. You guys are great. See you all soon. Take care.